What's their shit called? Speakeasy.
The final chapter of the.
No, so Bryce Young also, I mean, had a really solid game for his first.
Yeah, hey yo, it's your boy Xeo back with another video. We get into this video, and this is video saying, is Bryce Young could be elite if he does this. Now let me get my thumbnail. I haven't got my thumbnail all day. Let me do the first one for Kai Cenat. All right, now for this one. Nah, that'd be too crazy. All right. Let's go. All right, let's get into the video.
Playoff appearance.
First playoff.
Yeah, first playoff appearance. He went
First
out there
playoff,
today.
okay.
And it was announced that Carolina is expected to pick up their 5th-year player option on Bryce Young's contract. We were talking about his extension and whatnot. Bryce Young, after today, sorry, you kind of caught me a little off guard. I was trying to read these. I missed Social Trey. Oh no, but he had a solid game today. Do you guys think that Bryce Young proved that he was a franchise quarterback?
I got some important information for y'all. Basketball.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What? It's good to be right. I'm gonna say yeah. What? I'm at 2-5. I'm gonna say here's why Bryce to me proved he's a franchise quarterback because
I'm gonna give my speak about it, and then we gonna go.
Overachieved this season. And I hope Panthers fans realize y'all did overachieve this season. Just because y'all made the playoffs and had a crushing defeat, don't let that move and change y'all's expectations. You made it to the playoffs when the Buccaneers were clearly supposed to win this division. Clearly. And then you took the Rams down to the wire. Bryce Young,
Bucks is our ass, bro.
If you remember, made the Rams linebacker landman miss. He got into the end zone. Bryce Young, when he had to find number 18, was it Coker? When he had to find number 18, routinely found him. McMillan, remember, this is his first playoff game.
His rookie year, McMillan's first fucking playoff game. How great is that motherfucker? He's going to be good.
Weeks have depended upon Rico Dowdle and decide to rock with Chuba Hubbard today. Xavier Legette is all but a waste of a second-round pick. So to me, Bryce Young, he got better. He's getting better. He's only going into year 4, if I'm not mistaken. And by year 3, 8, and 9, but they're thinking about picking up the 5th-year option. But I believe he's going into year 4. Correct me if I'm wrong. Rome, what is he going into?
He's going into year 4. Yeah.
So to me, we're seeing growth. We're seeing growth.
I don't know what y'all saying. He's slowly getting better, but we gotta be honest, man. Like
he said, I don't know what y'all saying.
A block punt today, right? That helped them out this kind of score. They had a pick that helped them kind of the score. Like when they needed him to move the ball, he kind of didn't though. Are we forgetting that?
He kind of did.
And another thing is like, dude, they got in the playoffs at 8 and 9. So thank God that the whole entire division is trash. And it's like, I'm not trying to hate on him because I like Bryce Young. It's my young boy. I like him a lot. And I think he is getting better. But he needs to get better at a faster clip. Because if this is next year, right? And let's
it's bad next year.
Put in year 4. Are you giving him an extension?
Yeah, I don't know if
I'm
you
not
could.
giving him an extension.
Hell no. Yo, Bryce, you play like you did this season? Next season? No extension. That's not happening.
Just to interject here.
That's not happening.
I think Bryce had great moments in this game, but the inconsistency kind of showed the same way it showed throughout the season. They get the ball back with 38 seconds and 3 timeouts left. That's more than enough time to go get into. I believe they were down a field goal, correct?
Mm-hmm. Facts. That's enough time. I mean, I'm not going to argue with him. That's enough time.
3 straight incompletions that take 26 seconds off the clock.
Bro, so I get what they're saying about that, and I'm a huge Bryce believer, bro, and I'm a Carolina fan. I'm the nigga when he got drafted was convincing niggas he was like the next Russell Wilson. But now I'm here stood today just to tell y'all niggas, if he's playing like he did last season, he has to get, like he said, he got to get better quick. And it can't just be through each game, each season. And if it's going to be through each game, it got to be, okay, I threw for 100, but these next 3 games I've been throwing for about 200 to 300. You get what I'm saying? You can't be trash, bro. And you have to move the ball down the field. And you got to find a way to do that. If you got to drop back more, that means you're going to have to throw harder. You're going to have to get your muscles up. There's certain things about him he don't do, bro. So I understand what people are saying. But, like, do I think he's a franchise quarterback? Not right now. You didn't take us to the playoffs. Atlanta did. Remember that. You didn't. So there's a lot of games, you know what I'm saying, I've seen, and I'm just like, bro, I don't know if he's a franchise, but he's a good bridge quarterback.
Like that,
Times where he's sitting back there patting the ball and it ends up being an incomplete pass. It stops the clock. But, like,
True.
you lost 26 seconds and gained no yardage late in that game. It took you out of it.
And, yo, if y'all forget, so, I mean, yes, the game got close. In playoffs, it happens like that. Where when you have a big lead, this is people don't understand. When you have a big lead, it's hard to keep that big lead because there's not a lot of plays for that. You know what I'm saying? But if you watch this game, like the Rams did jump to an early lead. Why? He threw a pick in the first 2 drives, did he not? Mm-hmm. Like, I hate sometimes when I gotta.
That's what I'm saying. That's true. If he didn't have that pick in the first 2 drives, we probably would have won the game.
It's the truth. I do think he's getting better.
Yeah.
My only thing is I can't figure out, is it because his team is not that good, or is it him? Because sometimes he looks like, damn, if he was only a little bit better, they would be better.
Here's my thing, though, Bob. Who for the Panthers?
I think he's exactly where the whole team's at.
Leggett ain't starting. Even McMillan, shout out to him. He ain't starting over Puka or starting over Devontae.
He ain't starting either, though.
Of course.
Yeah, so he's the same boat.
Of course, but I'm saying, if you look at Bryce's supporting cast, that's the point I'm making, is Bryce is the individual. I don't think Chuba Hubbard's starting. I don't think that Rico Dowdle's starting because they don't know who's starting in their own backfield, not starting over Kyron. I don't think the starting tight end got hurt. I don't think any of the receivers are starting. I don't think so when I look at it, Shady, I'm saying, yes, Bryce could obviously be better. But see, it's not like he has a great supporting
This is
cast.
what I hate what they do with these quarterbacks. It's like they got this protective witness custody thing, where it's like you don't even talk
Witness
about
protection.
Yeah, witness protection. Right? People you isolate it.
Oh, you talking about?
Like, dog, why are we not saying the same thing about him? The wide receivers, yo, damn, only if we had a quarterback that might start for others. Why is it always the quarterback the one that we just give a pass to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the
Facts.
running back can say the same thing. Well, damn, if I had a quarterback that could play on other teams, if he was better, we would be better. They had a first-round wide receiver. Well, damn, my quarterback was better, I would be better.
Yeah.
Like, the defense, damn, if my quarterback was better, we wouldn't be 14 in the hole soon the freaking the game starts. You know what I mean?
But let me ask you this. Is it fair to say that I think Bryce played good enough to win?
But we also can't lie. The fucking play calling's ass. It doesn't matter if it's in Cali, Seattle, Tampa. Dave, you got to get that motherfucking play call right, bro. You got to get a new offensive coordinator or something, and you got to stop calling the fucking plays. You need to start being on the field and start doing what you do, being that positive guy. We don't need you to be fucking around calling these plays. You know what I'm saying? You can be a decision play caller, but I feel like you're fucking up his shit, bro.
Is that fair?
Let me say
had
this
good
though.
moments.
Let me say this though. I like Bryce, and I think Bryce is growing. I don't think you're going to win a Super Bowl with Bryce.
Yeah.
If we're going to praise Bryce, then we need to praise all the other 8 and 9 teams. We need to praise the Vikings. We need to praise the Falcons.
The line.
Facts.
We need to praise the Lions. We need
Facts.
like
Go elsewhere.
we got to praise
Take me
them.
with you.
My man is a losing record in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what
True.
I'm saying? Kudos
Facts.
to
Matt
all the other
Hasselbeck
teams.
ass
Sorry, your
vibes.
team got in, but like if
See
this
what
was a
happened to him,
Caleb
Chad?
Williams at 8 and 9, we'd be talking bad about it. Like Bryce Young is like this. This is how his season was. It's just that Baker Mayfield was like this. Falcons was like this with them all day quarter. So my thing is I don't know. Picking up the fish, get your money, young fella. I just don't know if you're gonna win a Super Bowl with him.
Yeah.
I don't with whoever the supporting cast is because he's too inconsistent. And is he growing? Is he getting better? Yes. But this is going to be year 4, and none of us can sit here and say,
Yeah,
you're
we
gonna
can't give
win
him
a Super Bowl
excuses
with him
no
and a
more.
superstar is being born. I see I wouldn't say average, but I see a solid quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to win a Super Bowl with him, the roster is going to have to be phenomenal. And you can't keep him with a phenomenal roster and pay him some money.
Yeah, no.
The way he plays inconsistent, he's right. You can't be able to play inconsistent, throw incompleted passes, and throw it out of bounds, and not be fast like you need to be. And my thing is, I always say this: if you're short, you're undersized, you need to play with a chip on your shoulder. You have to. You got to play better than everyone else. You got to throw faster than the taller dude. You got to run faster than the taller dude. You got to take hits harder than the bigger dude. You got to do something, bro. That's cool, you can process, but we need that ball, man. This is a real fucking game, bro. We need that fucking ball, bro. We need it out fast, and we need you to be on your shit. We need you to zip that fucking ball. Stop being scary. Do your fucking drop back and zip that motherfucker if you got to. We need someone like that to play for us. And I'm not saying he ain't going to be the guy, but I'm just saying there's other people who can do that. But that's the things he would have to change, in my opinion.
Our resident Panthers fan, Reese came here at the first super chat of the day. I just waited for this segment. He said, "Respect, Acho. You're the only one who had faith. While we didn't get it done, I'd like to think we proved 2-5 wrong, and we weren't a fluke. I'm sorry, brother. That did not happen."
But the reason he said it, remember, y'all said it was going to be a blowout.
Oh,
Y'all said it was going to be blowout, butt whooping, spanking, all the things.
It was going to be.
It was looking like it was going
Wasn't
to be.
it?
I'm not going to lie. It was.
But
The Rams shot themselves in the foot so much.
Here's why I can't say that.
The Rams Plexico birds themselves in
the Panthers made plays. Mike Jackson was trapping at times. When it wasn't
He
Gadget
was.
or
Yeah.
Mike
He was.
Jackson was
He was.
trapping at times.
He
J.C.
was.
Horn was trapping at times.
Yeah.
Those picks weren't lucky. Like, they weren't lucky picks.
No.
Those are the Panthers have a top 5 defense cornerback combination in football. Please.
Matthew Stafford missing Devontae Adams ass naked open 40 yards downfield is a little lucky.
Sure.
Having
drop.
Okay, you had
Sure,
a
but
muff
the
punt.
Panthers had a drop.
Yeah, the Panthers had a muff punt, but then they weren't able to capitalize on it. Had a turnover on downs. Like they had a block punt too. The Rams were really making a lot of mistakes. They played a C.
They did make a lot of mistakes. They should have won. Panthers should have
That's
won.
your team, yo. That's really your team.
Let me say this though, because I was watching the game because it was the first game on, and I was watching it.
Hope you watch all the games.
It did not feel like a playoff game.
Yeah.
We just finished watching the playoff.
What
game.
it feel like?
Yeah.
It felt like a regular season game.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
nothing mattered. It felt like the Rams clinched and the Panthers was I'm serious.
It was even crazy after the
I'm
game.
serious. It did
I was
not
like,
feel
do
like
y'all
a
care that y'all
playoff
season
game.
is over? The Panthers like, all right, cool. They just walked out there like, we
did-
expect to win this
It
anyway.
did not feel like a playoff game. I said, man, it don't even feel like playoff atmosphere out here.
Sorry, Reese.
Hey, bro, I agree with some of that shit, bro. I don't think he's the guy, but he is getting better. He's going to have to just show out next season. Like, just in my opinion, he's going to have to just do something that, like, we all just haven't just seen in a minute. That's just me.